guys, and welcome back to my channel. I obviously have another grocery haul for you today. So I actually did an online shop with Woolworths. Come here and say hello then. Schnitzel says hello everyone. He has found his voice. I won't lie, he has stressed me out this morning. So yeah, that's okay. It's just learning how we both work in this world, hey? Okay, so I have a delivery from Woolworths. So I spent $170 and I did it online for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I actually couldn't be bothered to go to the shops. And secondly, I did have an offer in my email to get $10 off if I spent $170 online. And I thought, well, if I'm going to pay $7 for delivery, I guess I save $3, so kind of get free delivery. So that's what I did. However, I'm actually a bit annoyed because I spent all that time adding stuff to my basket that when I went to the checkout, there were like 5 or 6 things I couldn't get. So I wanted corn on the cob, I wanted some coleslaw mix, I wanted bananas, oh, you right, buddy? I wanted basil, I wanted sweet potato fries, and I wanted cup mushrooms. All of that, oh, and drumsticks. So Ingham drumsticks were on special, so I wanted to get some of those. And when I went to go check out, all of that was out of stock. So I was actually a bit annoyed, and I was like, well, look, I've just spent like an hour adding stuff to my basket. I'm not going to like cancel it and then go to the shops and get what I want. So yeah, I just placed the order. I swapped a few things. So I got fresh sweet potato instead of sweet potato fries. I got sliced mushrooms instead of cut mushrooms. I wanted just like the Woolworths brand frozen broccoli. I didn't get that. I got a different brand. I wanted to, the only things I actually couldn't get were like corn, basil, bananas, and the coleslaw / cabbage. So we are going to go to Coles after this to get those few things. But yeah, like that's just really annoying. Anyway, but I do have this here. So in terms of meals that I'm making, there's 2 things I didn't make last week. So I didn't end up making that baked bean cottage pie. So we're going to have that Wednesday night. And then I didn't make the ravioli with the parsley pistachio pesto. So I'm going to make the pesto, I think, today because the parsley is like now in dire straits. So I'll make the pesto today and we'll have that for dinner tomorrow. The other things I'm going to make are, with the chicken drumsticks, I'm going to do them in the slow cooker with a pumpkin that my dad gave us with mushrooms. And I've got some cream that I need to use up. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of do something in the slow cooker that's a bit creamy with some stock and some thyme or rosemary. Oh, rosemary, that's right. My dog ate my thyme bush thing. Didn't you, Schnitzel? He did. So I guess it'll be rosemary. So I'm going to do that. We've got some salmon in the freezer, so I'm just going to do salmon, mash and veg. And then I'm going to do a stir fry / curry. I'm not sure what it's more of, but I've got some korma curry paste and I've got like a butt ton of vegetables to use up in the freezer and fridge. So like I've got some silver beet leaves, I've got carrots, I've got frozen beans, I bought broccoli just in case, I've got a capsicum, I'll have mushrooms left over. So I'm just going to kind of chuck everything that's left over. Oh, and I've got spring onions. Chuck all of that in with like some korma curry paste, Hokkien noodles, some beef and lamb meatballs I bought, and some coconut milk. So that will be Friday night's easy dinner. Yes. And then in terms of lunches, I'm back on the ham sambos. I think I mentioned this last time that we really like a cheese, pickle, and like deli meat sandwich. So I'm going to have those for lunches this week. And I've also bought myself some soups. So without further ado, little schnitzel man, let's get into it. So I'll start with like non-food related stuff. So I thought, seeing as how like I wanted the discount to use, I made use of some of the stuff that was half price that won't go off. So I got some dishwashing liquid. I got the cold power. I don't usually buy this one, but it was half price. So I'm gonna give that a go. And then I bought 2 of these, sorry, my phone ran out of storage. So these are a lot smaller than what I remember. So I don't know if you use schnitzel. I don't know if you use less, but I'm actually really disappointed with that because that was more expensive than the cold power, which was a lot bigger. I actually got 2 of those because this is what I typically buy, but just not this size. I probably should have just looked at the size. So, oh, and then the other things I bought, I don't know if the dog food stuff is of interest, so let me know if it is or is not. Because we're still in the midst of toilet training. Got some paper towels. We're going through those like no end. The other things I bought, I think they've given us too many of these. I only ordered 3. They've given us they've given us 5 of the, which I bought last time, these Apollo delicate chicken, which he really liked. They're $1 each. So I swear I ordered, oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did order 5 because I think I was like $2 off the free, that discount thing. I'll have a look. And then I also got a box of the 6 Optimum puppy ones, which he also likes, and these work out to be $1.09. So I got those. What else? I also bought 2 more of these Growing Pup Healthy Choice loaves. We personally preferred when we opened these, like the texture, the smell, the look of it, more so than that Pet VIP 100, whatever it's called, that we were given from the person we purchased schnitzel from. So yeah, these are really good. So they're only like $3.85, I think. Got those. Got just some salami. I always seem to buy too much of that. I don't know, I should have just gotten 100. Oh, they gave me 226 grams. I only ordered 200, so there's a win. Chobanis were on special, so you know me, I do love a Chobani. So I may have gotten a few. Oh no, it's not Chobani. So yeah, I may have gotten quite a few different ones. I think, oh my goodness, I think that's all of them. Can I hold them? So yeah, I got some Chobanis. Okay, so let's talk through them. So we've got 1 vanilla, because Jeff likes the vanilla. I got 3 banana, so you can tell that like I usually buy what I prefer, because I got 1 vanilla, that's not my favorite, and then I got 3 banana, because like they actually taste good, I personally think, more so than the vanilla. And then I got 2 mango, 2 fruit salad, and I don't think I've had that, and then 2 passion fruit, which is usually our go-to, but I've actually really been craving mango yogurts at the moment, so that's why I bought less of that and more of the mango. Other things I bought was, this worked out cheaper to buy the ham like that in these 4 portions, more so than buying it from the deli. That was like $14 a kilo, so I bought that. I bought some light shredded cheese and some cheese slices, and the reason I did buy it like this is because it worked out cheaper to buy it per kilo like this way rather than buying the block, because they only do a little block. I don't know why Coles and Aldi are the only ones that do a bigger block of the light tasty cheese, and I wasn't going to spend like oodles of money on the Bega or Cheers cheese, so I just bought that. I also bought some mascarpone because Jeff's parents are coming over for lunch today, so I'm actually going to make like a Persian almond orange syrup cake with like orange blossom water and oranges and almond meal, and then I'm just going to serve it with some mascarpone. I bought some of these sausages. These were not on special, but these are our favourite, and you can only get them at Woolworths, Harris Farm, and the IGA at our tram sheds. So I assume all IGAs. And our local grocery store that we go to is predominantly a Coles. So, and you know what? These are $1.40 cheaper at Woolworths than our IGA, because IGA, they're $10.90 a tray, and at Woolworths, they were $9.50. Didn't realise that until I added them to my basket. They also had an offer. You could buy this for $8 or you could get 2 trays for $7.50. So that's what I did. So I got the pork medallions. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I haven't had much sleep. So I've got these beef and lamb meatballs, which I'll use for that curry stir fry thing I was talking about. This will just go in the freezer. There's 250 grams there. I don't know why I thought that was going to be a 500 gram tray. Don't really know if that was worth it now. I think I should have maybe gotten something else, but here we are. And then the Heart's Nut pork mince. I don't believe Coles do an extra lean pork mince, so I did just pick up a tray of that. Not too sure what I'll cook with it, but that's what I got. Actually, you know what the other thing that they said was out of stock was Dairy Farmers full cream milk, which is what Jeff prefers, so sorry. They said it was out of stock when I added it to the trolley, so I just had to get the no-name brand full cream. And as I mentioned, I had to buy sliced mushrooms instead of cut mushrooms because when I added them to my basket and went to check out, they were like, lol, out of stock. So that was that. Another boring thing, I bought some more Scourer pads. I know these aren't really good for your pans, but all of ours are... I'd like really bad. That like they don't even have non-stick on them anymore, so I've just given up and we just use that. Because it's not non-stick, we can't get the crap off the bottom of the pan. So we need to invest in some new pots and pans. Got some coconut milk, which will go obviously with the curry / stir fry thing, as well as these Hokkien noodles, which we bought last time. Recommend. I think they're $1.85 a packet and really good. Oh, I didn't actually check if this is gluten-free. Please be gluten-free. Oh. Your dad's not going to eat. Your dad can have the other dipping sauce. Yes. So Jeff's dad's a celiac. So this will be a no for him. He won't eat that. So for lunch, I'm actually making 2 different types of wings. So I'm going to do hot wings with ranch dressing. Well, not ranch, like a ranch dipping sauce. I don't know why I didn't think to check if that was gluten-free. And then I've also done some smoky paprika, barbecue, maple syrup hot wings that when they're cooked, I'll brush them with some sriracha. And then we'll have that with like a mustard sour cream dipping sauce. So he can have that one because that will be gluten-free because I'm going to make that one from scratch. And then, oh yeah, so if you're wondering what we're having with the wings, I'm going to do that with corn on the cob with some smoked paprika butter. As I mentioned in the last video, these Austrian people within my now married family love a bit of smoked paprika. So I'm just like slapping it on everything. And then we're going to have it with coleslaw, sweet potato fries, which I'm now having to make. Speaking of, I got 2 sweet potatoes, and in the instructions I asked for their biggest sweet potatoes, so obviously they must have ignored that because these are quite small. I think it was fair enough to ask for the biggest ones. They were like $2 each. I personally think that's really quite rich, in my opinion. I got myself some Skim Milk. Again, I said to them to give the longest expiry dates. Oh, that one's good. That one says the 31st, but that one says the 27th. So I've got 5 days to use it. This they substituted, not mad about it. So we've got some wholemeal Wonder White. Is it still Wonder White or is it just Wonder if it's not white bread? I don't know. Does Wonder White bread actually say Wonder White or do they not call Wonder White anymore? Wonder White, twice the fiber. Do you know?
Yeah, they changed it well, yeah.
Oh, okay, well there you go. So I just bought the Woolworths brand, but they substituted it with just the not Woolworths brand, this Wonder wholemeal bread. Now, because again, I did an online order, I was like, let's stock up on a few things. So, the other thing that I really like about Woolworths is that they do these 80-cent no added salt tins of stuff. So, I've got some kidney beans, I've got some chickpeas, another kidney beans, I've got some black beans, and I've got another black bean, and then the other thing I bought was some apricot nectar. So I've got a Maggi sachet to make some apricot chicken. So I just needed some apricot nectar, and I wasn't sure how many chicken drumsticks we were going to get. So if there's too many for this slow cooker dish I'm going to do, then because I only want like 6 or 8. If there was like a lot in the tray, then I was going to halve it, and then I could just do apricot chicken with the other half. I got this bag of broccoli florets because the no-name brand was not available. And then, holy mackerel, these are ginormous chicken drumsticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who gives 7? How do you divide that amongst people? Weird. So there's 1.6 kilos in here. So I think I might just use this whole tray in the slow cooker, and then we can just have like leftovers for lunch or dinner another night, and then I can just buy something else for the apricot chicken. And then finally, as I mentioned, I had bought some chicken and noodle soup. The minestrone ones I had were delicious. I've had these before. I actually really like them. I find them quite filling for how, I mean, to be fair, it's quite small, but I find them very filling. But yes, that is everything. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what your favorite Chobani is. Have you had the fruit salad one? Is it good? I usually like the strawberry and banana, but they didn't have that available. So if you're also struggling with online ordering from Coles or Woolies, let me know, because I haven't done an online order in so long, and I have to admit, I don't think it was a very good experience. So that was a bit disappointing, but doesn't mean I won't order offline again, let's be real. But yeah, we're now off to Coles to get those few other bits and bobs. So I hope you have a lovely day or night, whatever time of day you're watching this, and I will check you around like a risol. Bye guys.